After over 1 year of trying dropshipping, I finally found my first winning product. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. The first step is to find some products to sell. So what I did was I made a new TikTok account, then I searched for the usual dropshipping hashtags and engaged with those videos. After you do that, your TikTok For You page will be full of products to choose from. So after scrolling for a few hours, I found these two products. This is a katana pen, and I chose it because anime is a passionate niche and I felt like anime fans would want to buy it. And this is a video frame that you can play any video on. I chose it because it was going crazy viral and everyone in the dropshipping community was talking about it. Even Jordan Welch made a whole YouTube video about it. So I showed the products to my mentors, Michael Bernstein and Jacob, and they gave me the go-ahead to start testing the products. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any affordable prices on Amazon, so I had to order them from AliExpress, and they took like 5 years to arrive. So now that the first step was done, the next step was to make a USA TikTok account for each product, just so I could target one of the biggest markets in the world, the United States. The pen came first, so I made a new TikTok account with this T-Mobile SIM card and Surfshark VPN. So now it was time to post the TikToks. For the first week, I tried to come up with my own original ideas and I posted 1 to 2 videos a day. But the videos all flopped. So I spoke to Michael and Jacob about it, and Jacob told me to just look at the #1 accounts for katana products, which was Mini Katana. So I scrolled through their account and I found this video. This video gave me an idea. What if I pretended the katana pen was sharp just to add some controversy? So I made 2 videos around that idea. The first one flopped, but the second one ended up getting 100,000 views in 2 days. But that wasn't enough to get me to 1,000 followers, so I couldn't add the link in bio to my website, and because of that, I didn't get any sales. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I made the website, and this is what it looked like. Pretty simple website. Over the next few days, I kept trying to recreate Mini Katana's older videos, but the only ones that were getting views were the ones with the sharp katana controversy. My next semi-viral video got over 300,000 views and got me to 1,000 followers. So I added the link immediately, but still no sales. So I kept posting 2 videos a day until 1 week later, where I made a video that got over 2.1 million views.
What scissors are you talking about? The katana pen can slice through paper. Are you calling me a liar? And I'll show you again. Watch closely so you don't miss it. As you can see, the katana pen is super sharp.
And from that 2.1 million views, the sales started coming in. Almost 4,000 visitors on my website, 200 add to cart, 190 reached checkout, and 8 sales. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. There were no glitches on my website or anything like that. I double checked. So I spoke to Michael and Jacob about it, and they said I should just post a few more videos, and if nothing changes, I should just move on. So I kept posting and I got some views here and there, but still no sales. So I just refunded the customers and stopped posting. I also noticed my competitor got about 3.6 million views and they also stopped posting. So I guess people just weren't that interested in buying the product. Anyways, the frame arrived a few days later, so I made a new account. But this time, all I did was try and recreate the viral videos from my biggest competitor. I was posting 2 videos a day for 1 week and every single video flopped. I was honestly so confused. I couldn't figure out what the problem was. Maybe the product was too saturated and I was too late to test it or something. I don't know. Luckily, I saw another competitor that was getting a lot of views. But what they did differently was, instead of targeting couples and best friends, which was what everyone else was doing, they tried something completely different. They were targeting people who lost their dogs. The pets niche is a very passionate niche. People will spend unimaginable amounts of money on their pets. So I decided, why not give it a try? So I started posting those kind of videos, but they still flopped. On TikTok. One thing I always do is that I always re-upload my TikTok videos to Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. I do it for every single product, even the katana pen. So even though the videos flopped on TikTok, one of them started going viral on Instagram Reels. It got about 1 million views in a week and it brought over 2,000 visitors to my site. But again, no sales. Like I was so annoyed. But I realized that over half of the people that added to carts didn't reach checkout. So I was thinking maybe they changed their minds halfway or something. So I used this app called Vitals to remove their carts. So as soon as they click buy, it takes them straight to checkout. And immediately after I did that, I finally started to get some sales. $300 in a day, $400 the next day, $700 the next day, $300, $200, $500. The sales just kept coming and coming, day after day after day. And in 1 week, I made almost $3,000 in sales. Michael's supplier sells it to me for $55. So that week, I made over $1,000 profit. But Don't get me wrong, $1,000 in 1 week is a lot of money. But if you watch my last video, you would know I already did that. I already used that video title. I needed a better one. I wanted to make $10,000 profit in 1 month. So in my next meeting with Michael and Jacob, I showed them a few more products I found and they picked 5 of them. This mini bow and arrow toy, this bonsai tree lights, and this alarm clock that mimics the sun to help people wake up and sleep better. Jacob also recommended these flashlights that go on your Crocs. So I ordered them from Amazon, and while I was waiting, I was still posting videos for the frame. 1 week passed and I couldn't get another viral video. I think I made like 2 or 3 new TikTok accounts just trying different things. And one of them got like 300,000 views, but overall nothing was working. And the sales were starting to slow down. I only did $800 the next week and $500 the week after that. None of the videos were going viral. The other products had also arrived. So for about 1 week, I was posting 2 TikToks a day for 5 products and nothing was working. I tried different ideas. I tried adding some controversy, but nothing was working. I was even starting to think I was shadow banned, which is a myth. I was getting so impatient because the whole time I was thinking about this 10K a month, 10K a month. It has to happen. This month I have to make 10K no matter what. So I decided, let me try speeding things up and try running TikTok ads. So I started running ads for the sunrise alarm, these shoe slider things, this ultrasonic cleaner thing, this grip training thing, this door stop thing. I was trying everything and of course nothing worked. And I felt so bad. So in my next meeting with Michael and Jacob, I told them how everything was going and...
You're tired of organic?
It's very slow. I feel like my time would be better spent making creatives for ads.
I don't know. The main problem I feel like is you feel super unconfident about the entire strategy, about you being frustrated, nothing works, you're pissed, you want to switch again. The point of organic is 2 things. Number 1 is getting the money from the sales, and number 2 is learning to make really good creatives which you will be able to use for Facebook later on. Are you there yet?
I mean,
I don't think so, because if you would be there, then you would already be making money right now. It's just really dangerous to now start from scratch again with a new thing. If you would be judging yourself from outside, you would probably tell yourself, yeah, you should keep going with organic.
Organic is not easy. Like, don't steer away from a strategy now. Like, it's likely that if you keep doing this and keep putting in the work and keep testing your product, that you're going to find that product that, oh my God, you make $3,000.
All in all, to sum it up, the strategy is not the problem. It's not TikTok organic, which is the reason why you're not making money.
That wasn't what I wanted to hear, but I definitely needed to hear it. That day I did a lot of thinking. I knew they were right. The strategy was not the problem. So if the strategy wasn't the problem, obviously I was the problem. And funny enough, around the same time, I saw this clip from Andrew Tate about that.
Absolutely everything that happens in your life, whether it's good or bad, is completely your fault. If you believe that things just happen to you or that bad luck just comes and you can't affect it, you're not as competitive as someone like me who believes that everything is my fault. If it rains tomorrow, I am responsible because I could have looked at the weather forecast and flown to another country to avoid the rain. Once you truly understand that and make a plan to change it, things will begin to change.
So now my mindset is that everything is my fault. I was focusing way too much on the $10,000 instead of the actions needed to get there. And I wasn't putting as much effort into the TikTok videos as I could have. And if you think about it, in a market where all your competitors are doing the same thing, the only way you can stand out is if you outperform all of them. No wonder I wasn't getting any views. I was doing the same thing everyone else was doing. So I decided to try something different. And I made 2 versions of this video.
My husband hasn't been the same since his dog died, so I bought him a gift I knew would make him feel better. He tries to act like he's fine, but I know he is hurting inside. When he saw what it was, he couldn't hold back the tears anymore. I knew he would love it.
The first video got about 24,000 views and the second one is now at 1.5 million views. It only brought like 6 sales, but again, everything is my fault. What did I do wrong here? Maybe it wasn't obvious enough that I was the one selling it. Okay, next video, make it more obvious. That's how I was thinking. So that week, the views started picking up, but I only made about $600 in sales. That was the end of January. Did I reach $10,000 in profits in January? No, I made about $2,000. But February, things went crazy. So long story short, I finally found a video format that consistently got views. For the hook, I showed some sad dog video and then after that I showed my product. Kind of grey hats, but... Anyways, I was going viral a lot more often, but the sales weren't too crazy in the first 2 weeks of February. But now, since I found something that was working, it was time to scale it like crazy. So I made a few more TikTok and Reels accounts on one phone that had a US SIM card and another phone that had a UK SIM card. And I just filmed the same style of video over and over on different accounts. I even tried translating everything into Spanish, and that worked insanely well for views. One Spanish video got like 15 million views and it brought over 50,000 Mexicans to my site, but only 4 converted, so I don't know what happened there. If anyone knows what happened, please let me know. But overall, across all the English speaking accounts that went viral, I did over 40 million views on TikTok and 20 million on Instagram Reels. Nothing went viral on YouTube Shorts. But before I showed the sales, you guys remember the croc lights? Yeah, the same thing happened. I wasn't getting any views on TikTok, but Reels was going crazy. Getting to the end of February, I got over 15 million views on Reels. And on the 26th of February, I finally broke TikTok and made a video that got over 30 million views.
My dad said he wanted to show me his latest purchase. Apparently, it looks cooler in the dark. Why does he have headlights on his Crocs arm? What is he doing?
Guess how many sales I got from that?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, this should be like 20k. But at least I know what I did wrong. This is something Jacob and Jimmy Farley constantly talk about. Context. Because of the way I made my video, people didn't know that I was the one selling it, so they would have probably gone to look for it somewhere else. You have to establish yourself as the business and try to go viral that way if you want a high views to sales ratio. So yeah, lesson learned. And before I show how much I made in February, I definitely have to say thank you to all the people that helped me get this far. The Ecom Kings videos helped a lot. Jordan Welch and his Viral Vault Discord brought me a long way. And Jimmy Farley, Kyle, and Luca Wuju from the collective Discord, all their links will be in the description. And of course, the main guys that helped me get there in the end, my mentors Michael Bernstein and Jacob. I'll pin my interview with Michael in the comments, so if you want to work with him, you can watch that video and all his other students' interviews and then set up a call with him. So in total, for the month of February, for the croc lights, I did $4,300 in sales, which came to over $2,000 in profits. And for the Eternal Frame, I did $14,000 in sales. Obviously, it would have been a lot higher because of the context thing, but who cares? The profit for that was $6,300. I also did $700 in profit for a product I'm not going to mention. So in total for February, I made $9,000 in profit, which for me is a lot of money. But I know I definitely haven't made it. I still have a long way to go. And I'm definitely going to show every step of the way on this channel. So subscribe. Hey, wait, do I have to pay taxes?